All right guys, welcome to our channel. Today we have a beautiful tank we're gonna be showing you guys. It's a 265-gallon tank. We're here in Windermere, Florida. It's our customer. It's been a customer for a very long time. I haven't seen this tank in a long time. I'm excited to see it. You guys see the house behind me. It's gorgeous, so we're super excited. Follow me along. We're going in for a ride. Let's go. All right, so don't forget, throughout this video, we're gonna hide a little egg of Casper. It's gonna be a little secret somewhere hiding. First one to send us a direct message, okay? A DM on Instagram telling us where it's at and what minute of the video you found it. We'll send you a swag pack to your door with a t-shirt, a few stickers, but it's gotta be the first one, so you better catch it on soon. As you guys can see, I promised you guys beautiful tank. It's a 265-gallon tank. It's been set up for well over 6 years. It's a customer of ours. We've been maintaining it all along. A couple things happened to this tank, and along the way, in the past 6 years, it crashed twice. But this tank is very resilient. I'm gonna be showing you a few things. The corals are super healthy, super happy. This is a 265-gallon tank. It's 7 feet long, it is 30 inches tall, and it's 2 feet deep. They discontinued this tank. It's no longer being made. I think they should bring it back. It's a great tank. 265 gallons. Now that you wanna go, anytime you wanna go over 180, 200 gallons, you gotta go custom. Which custom takes time, it's extra money. You gotta deal with the drawing, making sure everything's gonna arrive on time. It's just a pain, you know? So I wish Marineland would bring back some of these tanks. The deep dimension, the 150, the 200, the 250, the 300. They no longer make the 220 or the 265 like you guys see here. So it kind of sucks, but hey, it is what it is. We got to deal with it. So I guess you got something special here that no longer make anymore. So anyhow, they built this house, I want to say 6-7 years ago, and our customer, he wanted to have a nice, impactful room with it. So he built all this cabinet that you guys can see here, and it looks just gorgeous. Yeah, you don't see a lot of in walls. I think it's really cool how they didn't just want a centerpiece of a beautiful reef tank, but they wanted to be the whole wall to just make an impact. And to tell you the truth, now I haven't seen this tank since we first put it together, and since they were building the house and coming into there and just seeing it all finished, it's pretty impressive. So I think it's a great idea. So if you're ever building something really grandiose in your house and you got a big tank, if you can afford, if you can have the room and space, you definitely should go with a whole wall to build into it. It's kind of like building to the wall with a cabinet feel to it. It's a mixed reef. As you guys can see, the Montipora digitata on both ends of the tanks is just going wild, trying to take over. We have some candy canes here, which is one of my favorites. They're just taking over. We got 3 colonies. We got some leathers. We got Leptoceras here. We got the Incredible Hulk. We got the Jack-o'-lantern Leptoceras. We got the regular orange one. We got some Bang and Deadpool mushrooms right here. You guys can see them. They're starting to get a little purple in them. Clove polyps. There's a few acros. Another candy cane colony here. But my favorite's gotta be this Avatar chalice. No joke, guys. This guy literally tried to die 3 times on us. And every time that he tries to die, he comes back stronger. And today is one of the most beautiful ones. Look at the color. It just became like 3 colonies where they're rejoining to each other. There's actually a clownfish living down there, which is pretty cool. Again, the corals are super healthy. The light that we're using for this tank is the old school Aqua Illumination Hydra 52s. It's got 4 of them. It's working perfectly, so why change it? For flow, we got the MP40s. We got 2 of them. We got a C-shape power head as well. I think it's plenty since we don't have a lot of aquaporas. Everything seems to be happy. Yeah, let's talk about some of the fish. So these are lyre-tail antias. They're great to keep in schools. Usually one of them will turn into the male, and it will be the dominant one. They're great fish. They're just always swimming on the middle and the top of the tank. They're never really hiding. So it's a great addition for your tank. Also, you guys see they got a copper band butterfly here. If you ever have a reef tank, I highly, highly, highly recommend that you get a copper band butterfly in your tank. I mentioned in many videos before. They're great to keep your aptasia at bay. Many people think they have no aptasia on their tank because they have a copper band. The minute that copper band disappears or dies, so you get it out of the tank, your aptasias start popping everywhere. So big tip for you, if you can find a nice copper band that eats frozen food, buy it. Don't think twice. They're a great addition to your reef tank. I see a green chromis there. I see a pair of yellow tang. They're super healthy. I see a nasal tang in there also. We see a regular percula clown. We see a mandarin fish. I think that covers all the fish, guys. So we got this beautiful clam here, but next to this beautiful clam, I cannot help it to see it, we got the Grandmaster Krakatoas. We love that coral. They're growing super, super good for us. It's gotta be the most beautiful su gente I ever laid my eyes on. If you're growing one, if you have one in your tank, you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. Also, I can't help it to see that little fox flame right there that is starting to grow, is that little knob. So I can tell they added a few different things here lately. You see that beautiful samacora right there, the green one with the orange dots. You see some beautiful rhodactis mushrooms. I love the cyphestria behind the leather. I don't know if you guys can see it. Behind the little whipping willow. You guys can see right back there is this beautiful orange cyphestria. I just love the way it looks, the color of it. It's just crazy. Yeah, so one of the things that you guys, I'm sure you guys are noticing is the amount of Montipora, red Montipora digitata. There's something about this coral. It's so happy on this tank. I would love to see where the original frag is, but this thing is just humongous. It just keeps taking over. I always say this, we always strive to grow corals as hobbyists. We're like, I want to buy a frag and I want to grow and I want it to get huge. Every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, we come across a problem where the coral is growing so much that it's starting to take over and it becomes aggressive towards all the corals. I think this is borderline the case here, because if you guys can see where that digitata is, either if it's here on the left side or on the right side, it's not leaving any room for anything else to grow. So I'm gonna talk to Benji. Benji's here doing maintenance. He's one of our maintenance guys. He's here every single week. And I'm gonna tell him, man, maybe it's time to trim somewhere down. We'll give him a little trade. It's not a valuable coral, but maybe it's time to add a little something a little bit different, just to add a little bit flavor. But for what I heard, the owner of the tank loves the way it looks, and I can't blame it. It looks like a coral it looks like the nature, guys. When you see something like this, I can appreciate it, because the person is not just striving just to break a piece of coral and try to sell it or to trade it. They're just letting nature take its course, and I think it looks beautiful. So one of the things mentioning too is, like I said, Benji's here every week doing maintenance. He does a 30 or 40 gallon water change every other week. The sand is staying nice and clean. I'm gonna show you guys part of the filtration. We're dosing A, B, and C from Brightwell Aquatics. We do calcium, we do alkalinity, and we do magnesium. So we're using the Camora doser. It's a 3-way doser. We have a custom auto top off, which is from Reef Connect. It's a company that we used to work from out of Lakeland, Florida. His name was Dave. He's no longer doing the work. It's sad, because he used to do really, really nice work. He hasn't been doing work in at least 5-6 years. It's been a long time. There's a chance this tank has been here for almost 7 years, guys. So I'm assuming it's 5, 6, maybe 7 years. We got an Apex controller here. We have a Tonsi auto top off. As you guys can see, here's the cylinders for the A, the B, and the C. Let's check out the sump here on the other side. So here we're looking at the sump. Again, the same thing. He's using a sump from Reef Connect. He's got a carbon reactor. He's got a eShops protein skimmer. He's got a little line right here that a protein skimmer breathes right into a canister, so it doesn't smell. I've never seen anything like it. If you can, I'm sure you guys get to see it. It's pretty different. The skimmer's working very well. He's using filter socks. Other than that, I think that's mainly the filtration. It does the job. It's pretty basic. They're using a lot of solid fur test kits. I love them. Solid fur test kits is what we've been using for a long time. They're super reliable. Can't go wrong with them. They've been around for a very, very long time. If this was my tank, what will I change? I wouldn't change many things. I will try to get a little more variety of corals. For instance, you see 4 colonies of candy cane. I will maybe leave 1 on each side and trade the 2 for a different coral. Maybe the 2 digitatas, maybe just leave the right side, and maybe get rid of all the digitata here on the left, just to add maybe, it seems like the mushrooms are doing really well. My cediums, all the LPS is doing really well. Maybe add a couple different corals. That's the only thing that I would really change. Maybe introduce a few more green chromis to add a little more swimming action in the tank. You got 1 big one there, maybe add another 20. They're not expensive, it's a very affordable fish. Maybe a couple cool starfish in there. Just a couple more critters. I would love to see maybe some cleaner shrimp, some blood shrimps in there, some electric blue hermit crabs in there. Would be cool to see a couple of them, you know, maybe some Halloween hermit crabs. Just to add a little more action in the tank. But other than that, guys, the tank, I don't think it needs a lot of work. It's just a few tuning to do a couple of cool things. But again, I'm very impressed with the tank. I'm very happy. I'm seeing a rainbow Montipora. You see the sunset Monty. You see a beautiful watermelon chalice there. That Favia right there, I literally remember acquiring that Favia like 20 years ago. It's called the radioactive Favia. I made it into the cover of into the catalog of Brightwell back in the days. And look who we have here. Hi, we have a visitor like always. Sorry guys, no more fish tanks. We gotta take care of this puppy. What's your name, buddy? Huh? Guys, I'm a dog lover. I always say dog first, then reef tanks. Don't kill me. For me, and I see a doggy, I can't help it. You're so sweet. I can't help it, guys. I'm a dog lover, man.
How about the rock work, the rockscape?
So the rockscape, it seems like they use real reef rock. It came out amazing. I'm very happy. I love how it's got some depth to the front, how it's high on the left, a little bit lower. Here reaches the highest point. But then you think you're done with the highest point and then it drops a little bit and it's got like another high point here. I think my guys killed it on this one. I'm very happy with the whole job, the way they did the filtration, the way they hung the lights, the way they did the aquascape, the coral selection, fish selection. Benji, I'm very proud of you. You're doing a great job with this tank. Keep up the good work. If you guys ever looking to do maintenance, we have a full maintenance and installation division. A lot of you guys don't know. You guys think we just do YouTube channel. We run a retail store. We do installation and maintenance. We do a lot of things, bro. So if you're ever in the Central Florida and the Florida area, or not for maintenance, but for installation, we do travel all over the world. For maintenance, we do maintenance here in Florida. Again, if you ever need something, just contact us. We'll be glad to help you guys out. You guys see the work that we do. So I don't see an anemone here. I don't see a bubble tip, a long tentacle, a carpet anemone. Some people feel different ways. For me, if I don't have a lot of expensive corals, and what I mean by that, corals that I know that reproduce easy, if it gets stung in one area, it's not the end of the world. I will definitely add a bubble tip. I think they're a great addition to a reef tank. However, if you got a lot of collectibles that they don't grow fast and if they get stung, they're hard to get again and they're too expensive to replace, I would say the answer is no. Do not add a bubble tip. So the answer can be yes, can be no, depending on what you're trying to do. In a tank like this, it's got a few pieces that are expensive, but mainly it's just a lot of super healthy corals. I will add a bubble tip in a tank like this. Okay guys, we're done for today. I hope you guys liked today's tank because I sure did. I haven't seen it in like 6 years. I'm pretty impressed with it. I have never seen a digitata that big. However, I want you guys to subscribe to our channel. It helps us get more content. It helps us get more ideas. Don't forget to give us a like, put some comment below. We'll see you guys on the next episode. See you guys soon.